Gonna be Archie versus Mog. Damn, Fate Transfusion early as he lands a stun onto Mog. Mog might just have to go. Mog speed with those defensives is gonna go aggression and defensive at the same time. Archie with that wall, trying to heal himself up as much as possible. Mog looking to back up out of there. Blaze Storm versus Archie, hitting him with that Storm Bolt. Got himself the banner and everything, but looks like he's playing defensive with that banner. I think he just wants to get a charge onto Archie for the more damage. Rallying cry out for Mog. Fear onto Archie. Looks he doesn't see the fear long at all. Archie with that Earth Elemental giving him 20% more health. Looks like Mog just kind of left. Huh. Well, that was very interesting. I didn't think Mog would just bail out like that. Weird. Very weird. Archie trying to blast the most damage into G-Funk as he got full stun as G-Funk. Let's go for Feign Death. The most amount of healing. He actually just recovered all that health. Archie's in a bad spot right now. No more defensive. Chimeric is going to put some dampening into him. It's going to hamper some of his damage and healing. It's going to be a turtle shell for G-Funk. Does the Flame Chuck burn you out? Hopefully not. G-Funk is going to get out of into Feign Death camo. Oh, without a pet, there's no way that Archie can catch him. Eats a freezing trap before Archie can recover himself. But G-Funk just is in stealth and just wait. The eye is definitely going to pick it up by Archie, but actually he fears him while it goes to him. It's going to hit him with the aim shot rapid fire behind the pillar. But G-Funk is still in a bad spot, leaping over the head of Archie, knocking him back for a second. Quick Feign Death by G-Funk. He needs himself some kind of defense or CC. He's going to get a bonding shot versus Archie. And Archie just needs to wait until, as soon as he can move, he'll be in a good spot. Stun around the corner versus G-Funk. He's going to catch him around the stun, not running him through the freezing trap. G-Funk tried to kite him into it, but the Sunder taking the boy out. Yo, Archie making the boys quit. And that's going to be that static totem. What is it called again, boys? What's the totem called? Illidar actually so low in health with the Fate Transfusion doing so much damage. I-Beam is up for Illidarium as Archie pops off a wall. It is going to get himself the Fate Transfusion heal. Going to be the hunt as Illidarium tried to body and tackle Archie. But Archie's doing a-okay. Wall is up. Got himself plenty of heals to work with. Illidarium not looking all that healthy anymore. Darkness down for him. And Illidarium just so far has been rampaging. Illidarium's health is not in a great spot. Archie is just putting so much pressure into the Demon Hunter. Trick is just Storm Strike him down. Oh my god, he literally stroked that boy down. Kreisbat tried to see if he could set himself up a better positional. Archie given an opportunity. I think he even went for a bit of a bow there. I think he went for a bit of a bow. Just letting Kreisbat get a setup. He's gonna give him a little. He's giving him that. How are you gonna? Another question is, how do you get your maces, one on the back, one on the side? That actually looks awesome. How do you get it to work? How do you do that? It looks so good. What is that Mog too? That's like Uldir, isn't it? You look like a gladiator covered in bronze, ready for a fight. Oh my god. Wait, that's the like a mythic version, isn't it? That actually doesn't look bad at all. Are you trying to see if he might be able to round the tombstone, but he isn't given an opportunity to do so. Kreisbat is playing Impending Catastrophe as a Venthyr. Got himself the full dot set up. Going to be Fate Transfusion. Trying to see if he can walk from the Fate Transfusion, take less damage. That dot of Impending is sitting onto Archie as Kreisbat trying to get himself Bonzafell and everything. Sunder by Archie, walking out of the Bonzafell, taking a bit of damn, but that wall is keeping afloat. Going to be a massive port for Kreisbat. Trying to Dora Shadows around the corner. Maybe Archie is on him. Could interrupt anytime he wants to. The Door of Shadows is a shadow spell, so he is going to lock out some of Kreisbat's abilities. Mortal into a fear as Kreisbat does pop a wall, as it is a full ascendance on Archie. Trying to go for another fear, but it's going to get interrupted. Kreisbat might actually be done for the count here. Succubus, you see at the last second, Kreisbat got no health at all. Stun onto Archie with the shortest fear in the world. And how do they Kreisbat have any more healing? Unless you got Mortal Coil coming up, which is not anytime soon. Warlock Hellstone, anything? Trying to Door Shadows? It looks like it's going to be Archie just walking by and zapping him down. I like how Athaman tried to see if he could play up the Venthyr Warlock build, dude. Not a lot of Venthyr Warlocks out there. I'm glad he even gave it a chance. But Archie came in to win these duels, dropping down the totem onto Lyrical with a Hex. I think he's just trying to maybe keep him CC'd, or maybe trying to deny Lyrical being able to kill that pet. Or kill that demon that keeps attacking him. That demon is going to break him out of Hex with a couple autos though. Lyrical with a stun around the corner. That demon on top of Archie could get hit with a throw glaive and then explode on top of Archie. So Archie's going to take a bit of damage from the demon. Stun onto Lyrical. Does he have enough damage here? Lyrical kind of doing okay-ish on health for now, but Archie could just randomly ramp up and get a lot of procs out of nowhere. Lyrical is playing that Necrolord Demon Hunter. Does he want to go for a flash cut at some point? Are he trying to keep the frost shocks on Lyrical to keep him slowed? Are he taking a bit of damage here though? Might need to wall his damage off. Maybe Ghost Wolves. He's going to get himself a little bit of healing. He will definitely have to have a response. Starting to get a bit aggressive with Lyrical. The health bar of the Demon Hunter isn't really going anywhere, but Arky is definitely building more Maelstrom. Not using wall just yet. Holding on to the trinket. Lyrical actually taking a bit of damage. It's going to be that totem. Keeping him in place is going to get a bit of IVM damage. Breaking that totem. And Arky with that wall. I think he's trying to go for the Facial Fusion. Well, that's why he's trying to keep everybody away in that totem. In that chain link totem. Going to be a trinket out of Arky just to interrupt Fleshcraft. But he's going to wall this off. That is a very bold move as a full Metamorphosis comes out for Lyrical. Going to get a lot of that self-healing available. Trade Transfusion off that stun. Lyrical trinkets out of it with an interrupt on that Fate Transfusion. Arky does get himself a big heal from the Night Fae ability. Lyrical continuing just to cleave into the health bar of Arky as Arky is kind of low in health. What is this soul shape form? It is glorious. Oh my goodness, this glorious beast. Arky getting stunned up. Looks like Lyrical does take him out. Oh my goodness, this Shaman had himself a hell of a game just now. My goodness, Dalaran charging in. What kind of a warrior are we going to see here? Dalaran was the first Night Fae and is still playing that Night Fae knockdown by the looks of it. Banners up in order to prevent any kind of CC. Lyrical focusing on the banner for a moment. Metamorphosis is still up and running for him for just a second. Darkness up a little bit early as the disarm comes out from Dalaran, seeing the avatar. Dalaran choosing to trinket out of it, trying to just blast the damage into Lyrical while Darkness is up. And Dalaran's kind of low in health. Might need to parry this up as well. Maybe Rallying Cry. Parries up. Lyrical looking to disengage. It's going to be Zerker Rage to break out of there in prison. Lyrical super low in health. He's in an execute range and Dalaran gets an execute from a mile away. Look how far away he was. What is that execute? Why is it ranged? Why? Why is that thing ranged? Yo, Arhi! My goodness. It says Arhi has only 3 kills, but he did... I guess he technically didn't kill the first warrior. The guy did leave, but that should still count, right? Right, chat? I feel like it should count. Those are classes such as Monk, the Shaman, yeah. Alrighty, boys, let's get another up and running.